In this video, I'm going to show you how to promote your PDF books or ebooks so that you can get as many sales as possible. Now, this is video number 4 in a series of videos where I'm teaching you how to create passive income by selling books online. So if you're interested in making money passively through selling books, stick around. I'll show you how to do it straight after the intro.
My name is Malaba, and I'm on a mission to expose the income secrets of some of Africa's online millionaires. I want to become one of them, and I want to take you along the journey. If you want to learn how to build an online business which will give you financial freedom, all you have to do is hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notification so that you'll be notified every single time I create content just like this, designed to help you achieve financial freedom. Let's go.
Okay, so welcome to part number 4 where we are talking all about promotions. Now, if you haven't seen the other videos, you might want to look at them right here. Part 1, I was discussing the business opportunity of selling books online, and I showed you proof of earnings. Part number 2, I actually showed you how to set up your own website for free so that you can sell this in an automated way. Part number 3, I showed you how to actually design the PDF so that it looks professional and people want to buy it. Now, today we're talking all about promoting the book. And just before I get into that, I just want to let you know that I have got a course, I have got a full training where I can actually teach you how to write your book from scratch and then how to actually go through the whole process. Some of the things that I covered in these videos. It's a full course, it's more in-depth, there's more training, plus you have access to me to help you, to guide you and show you what you need to do. If you're interested in that, check out the link in the description below, book publishing course. Click there and find out more details. So now let me share with you 7 different ways that you can promote your book. Number 1, tell your friends and your family. Now, sometimes this is underrated, but it's one of the fastest ways that you can actually get a sale. You don't have a business until you get your first sale. And the easiest way to get your first sale is just by telling your friends and your family. Because they know you, because they've got a relationship with you, probably because they like you and they love you, they'll be willing to actually buy from you. So you just need to simply send them a message with the link for them to buy the book. And once sales start coming in from those few family members or friends, you already have got a book business. Promotional strategy number 2 is using social media. Social media is a very powerful tool that you can use to get many sales. You just need to simply create content about your book so that people can see and learn, and then they will want to buy your book. There's this concept that's taught in the marketing world whereby we say that in order for people to buy from you, they need to know you, they need to like you, and they need to trust you. So before someone removes money and actually buys your book, they must feel like this is something that I need. And they must feel like they can actually trust you to the point whereby they are able to remove money. And so the easiest way to gain trust with people is through content. Let's say that your book has got maybe 10 chapters or 12 chapters. What you can do is that you can create pieces of content about the different chapters and the different things that you cover in your book. Just giving people value for free, posting it on social media and getting people to learn from you. And in those different posts that you create, you then can put links to your book. And some people, because they like what you're talking about and sharing, they will click on your link and they will actually buy your book. So don't just use your social media to just look at what everyone else is doing, but use your social media as a tool to actually get sales to your book. Promotional strategy number 3 is build an email list. An email list is a listing of people's email addresses so that you can then market to them. I'm sure you've seen this 1,000 times. When you go to a website, maybe you want to learn about something, there's always something for free that maybe just pops up and says, hey, get this 10 ways to do blah, 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 blah. If you want it now, what you have to do, enter your email address and then they send it to you for free. The reason why they do that is because they know the power of email marketing. Let's say that you are marketing your book using television advertisements, very expensive. But let's say that you are doing it, right? If the TV ads company decides that they don't want to advertise you anymore, what happens to your business? Your business closes. Let's say you're using social media, you're using paid advertising, or you're just even just posting stuff for free. If those guys decide they don't want to show your content anymore, what happens to your business? It ends. But now if you collect email addresses every single day, it doesn't matter what other platform you are using. The fact that you have those emails, you can market to them constantly and as much as you want. Right now, the most trending platform is TikTok. A while ago, it was Facebook. Facebook seems to be kind of dying, right? So if your main business was on Facebook and then it starts dying, it means that you need to jump onto the next social media platform and the next social media platform. But if you're using email, it doesn't matter what happens to the platforms. As long as you've got people's email addresses, you can market to them. The fastest way that you can build your email list is by creating what's called a lead magnet. A lead magnet is simply something that you give away for free in exchange for their email address. An example is maybe you can take a piece or one chapter from your book and actually give it away for free. Quickly, before I mention the next point, I have a quick question for you. Have you ever written a book before? Or have you ever created some form of content that you thought, can't I sell this? I'm curious to know. Give me a yes in the comment section if you've done that before and let me know how it went. Or if you've never done it, just give me a no in the comment section below and let me know if you'd want to try. Promotional strategy number 4 is join social media groups where the types of people who are likely to buy your books hang out. You want to join these different communities and these different types of groups because they are gatherings of potential customers. Now, when I say join communities, right, they are communities, meaning that people get there to commune, they get there to talk, they get there not to look for your link. The reason why I'm saying that is because you want to join those communities and participate. People will pay attention to your content and they'll pay attention to you if you are part of the conversations that are happening there. I've taught this strategy in many other videos, and a lot of people, especially like when I'm talking about promoting your business and stuff like that, and a lot of people tell me, no, this thing doesn't work, and I ask them, show me what you were doing. You're just going in there and just posting links. If you don't show interest in what I'm doing, why should I show interest in what you are doing? So you want to participate, read what other people are saying, and then find conversations that you can join in and also share your link. That's what being part of a community is. You just need to do a simple search on Facebook. You can find such groups. You can do a simple search on Google. You'll find lots of forums that are able to do that. Promotional strategy number 5. Number 5 is use paid advertising. Now, the fastest way to get a sale, aside from just reaching out to your family, is by using paid advertising. Most platforms want you to pay to play. If you want results fast, just simply use paid advertising. For example, you can use Facebook ads, Instagram ads, YouTube ads, or Google ads themselves. What those advertising platforms do is that they have got databases. Remember what I was talking about earlier on about collecting emails? They have been doing that themselves. So they know who is who and what they're interested in. So if you use their advertising platform, they're able to put your book in front of the people who are most likely to buy. And then within minutes or within hours from launching your advert, you can start getting sales. Promotional strategy number 6 is use Quora. Now, Quora is a social media platform that people use to ask questions and answer questions. Quora works exactly like YouTube in that people are always going there to ask questions like how to blah, 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 blah when they want answers. But the difference is that it's in written text. And this is one of the most used platforms out there for people to learn stuff and to also share their knowledge. So what you simply can do is that you go in there and use keyword research. What I mean by that is like your book falls into a certain category or a niche. I talk a lot about niches on this channel. Your book falls under a certain category or niche where people are asking very specific questions. For example, if your book has to do with something to do with accounting, there are sections in Quora where you can find questions about accounting. You simply just go in there and look at the questions that people are asking, and then you start answering them with your knowledge and with your skill, right? And then at the bottom of your answer, you can put a link and say that I wrote an ebook about this. Now, because Quora has already gone ahead and done it and categorized people, there are thousands, in fact, millions of people who are looking for answers to the questions that people are asking in your particular niche that perhaps your book is answering. So by you creating those answers, you are simply creating lots of different ways in which people can find your link and go back to your book and potentially buy from you. Promotional strategy number 7 is using influencer marketing. Now, influencer marketing is when you reach out to influencers. Influencers are people who have got audiences or they have got followers, and then you ask them to promote your book. And now there are 2 types of ways that you can create an arrangement with them. The first one is that they probably will ask you to pay some money up front, and then they'll create a post or some content, they'll share it on their platform, and then hopefully their followers will watch that content, read that content, and click on your link and go back to you and buy. So that's the first one. The second one is that maybe you can do a commission-based approach, whereby you say to them that I will give you a commission, maybe 10%, 20, 30%, whatever, of the sales money if you tell people about it and then people actually buy from you. So it depends on the influencer, and it depends on the circumstance which approach you are going to be using. But what I need to say in regards to influencer marketing is you don't just want to go to anyone who has got a huge audience. You want to approach influencers who have got an audience that's in line with the type of content that you create, or the type of book that the niche that your book serves. Because you don't want to go to someone who has got, like, let's say 1 million followers because they are a fashion model, right? People follow them because they want to learn about fashion, and then your book is about cooking. They are not related. You probably can get a lot of people who will view your website but won't buy because their audience is not the same as yours. It's not the same type of audience that you're trying to reach out to. So look for influencers who are in line with the type of stuff that you're trying to sell. So once again, I'm curious to know, have you ever created some piece of content and then you sold it online? I would love to know your experience. Are you an author? Are you a writer? You've written something before, or maybe you wrote it but you never released it. Just let me know in the comments section below. Or maybe you've never ever written anything but you're curious and say that I would love to try this. Let me know. Give me a no if it's a no, and just let me know if you're curious, if you'd actually want to try this. And also, just as a reminder, again, I mentioned that I have got a course that teaches you how to do this as a full business. I take you through the A to the Z on everything that you need to know about writing your book. I teach you how to write your book so that it's something that's attractive and people want to buy. I teach you how to design the covers, everything, setting up the website more in depth. This series, it has just been brief. I've been just showing you stuff and briefly giving you information because I can't, if I was to show you everything that you need to know, it would take hours. In fact, it would take days. But I've created a full course that will teach you everything that you need to know to get you selling books online as fast as possible. If you want to know more about that, there is a link in the description below. Click on it, book publishing course. You will find out more details about that. And now, if you haven't done so already, please make sure you hit that like button because it helps with the algorithm. It helps to know whether this video is helping people. When more people see that this video is being liked, YouTube is going to start showing it to as many people as possible. And I want to do that because I want to help people. If you didn't like this piece of content, hit the dislike button. I want to know that this is content that you don't want to see. And also, if you haven't subscribed already, hit the subscribe button and hit the bell notification so that you'll be notified every single time I create content just like this. Why do I create this content? Because I want to help you to achieve financial freedom. That's all that I have for you in this video. You might also be interested in checking out these other videos here, which will show you more ways of building income online. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next video. Take care.